6 of us all living together, which has made lockdown so much more bearable. Like, it's made it so much more fun. We always have drinks in the garden when it's sunny, you know, playing board games, making cocktails, baking, even playing the Wii. Just always finding ways to entertain ourselves.
Binge watching Netflix and Disney Plus. I am reading quite a lot of magazines and a lot of books, and I also started writing in a diary every night, and I found that it does sort of ease certain anxieties which I suffer quite a lot from, so that's something that I found quite calming to do during lockdown.
We've been having lots of lovely meals together and doing lots of gardening, a little bit of redecorating. We've been making some silly videos and trying to keep each other's spirits up.
I've been using lockdown to play games with a lot of my friends because that's who I am as a person, so I like playing video games, and we've basically been using it as our way to stay in contact. So like every evening I will play for about 2-3 hours, which is quite nice.
I really miss coffee. I really miss the feeling when you can sit down on a bench and have a cup of coffee and enjoy the lovely sunny weather and just watching people being in a park with you.
My dad was diagnosed with diabetes during this, so that was difficult. I also struggle with mental health issues, so that's also been a bit of a struggle. Every few days or so I'm quite down, but doing a lot of work and keeping busy has been really helping me.
I actually work at Tesco, so I'm still going to work, which was a lot harder at the start with the amount of abuse that we got as staff, with restrictions in place on products and things like that, but it's sort of eased a lot now as people are gradually getting used to things.
So I think the thing that I've learnt the most out of this is just how important social interaction is to me. I think I took for granted just being able to go out and see my friends and family whenever I wanted to, and I think that interaction will be the thing that I cherish the most once we come out of all of this. I've learnt that I don't deal well with cabin fever at all, and that I get bored very easily.
What I've learnt from lockdown is to appreciate the small stuff even more than I have before. Things like going to the cinema and watching football, you know, just these daily things that you take for granted beforehand that really I've found out are a big part of my life.
Through the lockdown, I've basically learned just how important it is to stay in touch with people. You know, while we're all hundreds of miles apart and can't leave the house, it's easy to drift away from your friends and your family. But all of this has just made me realise, you know, you need to ring them as much as you can, talk online as much as possible, just try and keep as much normality in your life as you possibly can.